Valve have just broken Anubis souvenir packages, or should I say the one-off case, because that's exactly what it is. Gaben is officially off the ZaZa. A little over 12 hours ago, Valve randomly dropped the Anubis collection in the most Valve way possible, with a singular tweet alongside a blog post, and just like any other release, if it's CS2 or an operation, the community has gotten hyped. But it seems to be souvenir packages have returned, but not in their original form like we've seen them the past 2 or 3 years, with a map sticker and regular team stickers on there. Why things are off is both major stickers aren't actually officially out yet. We haven't seen what they look like, nor are they in the game or on these souvenir packages, which doesn't make much sense because that's the whole point of a souvenir. It makes them a little more special. You can also purchase these in the shop right now for $2, just like any other community sticker capsule. And what's also very odd is these can be used in trade-ups, which has already led to a very mass oversupply, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. In today's video, I want to talk about the odds for unboxings, the mass oversupply, if Valve will re-release the Anubis collection with these brand new stickers, or a different theory I have, and of course, how long these will be on the shop and if they'll go 75% off. Today's video sponsor is Market.CSGO. Market.CSGO is a buying and selling marketplace for your skins, but most importantly, a peer-to-peer site. So the wait times in between trading, buying, or selling are as low as possible. The marketplace has over 100,000 trades a day, and even a built-in tab to find the best deals to make the most amount of profit possible. It also has a built-in client via download or Chrome to make trading very profitable, but most importantly, as safe as possible. Selling is as easy as the click of a button with extremely low fees, that of course being 5%. Definitely one of the best in its field and gives you an edge versus other competition. Once you sell an item, it goes directly to your balance. From there, you can choose to cash out with many different options, many more than other rival sites. Market.CSGO is one of the best of its competition. With its low selling fees, scam-proof client, and a large amount of cash out options, I can't recommend this site enough. If interested, it'll be the top of the link in the description below. Let's firstly discuss its release. To put it short and sweet, it's kind of odd. I think the majority of the CS population and player base was expecting everything to come at once, where we get all the souvenir packages, we get all the stickers, maybe a couple weeks earlier than other majors because we have to get the Anubis collection, but it's already here. A little theory I have in my mind is quite possibly Valve isn't ready to release these stickers anytime soon. Some of the signatures, for an example, possibly couldn't be final, which I'm not completely mad about it, because in Stockholm 2021, Valve apparently forgot to add in everyone's, which is why we actually got the champions and the finalists, but it would have just made a whole lot more sense if everything was added at once, made things easier for everyone to understand as well. And then a pretty big problem most people have is these are $2 in the shop. Now, why is that? Us, the CS community, obviously needs to feed Gaben, but I think it's very important to also take a look at what's happening to the case market and just the skin market in general if you've been living under a rock. For the past 2 weeks, really up until this past 3 or 4 days, every single case on the Steam market was bare minimum over $1. So if you add that in plus $2.80 bare minimum with tax wherever you live in the world, that's pretty pricey, especially for some of those cheaper cases. You're not going to get anything very good most of the time, which I think down the line, if Valve didn't release it this way, they may have had to alter the drops where we get more every week. Right now, this gives the community something to open, but oddly enough, we can also use these in trade-ups, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, which kind of goes in the next point is unboxing numbers and mass oversupply with investing. According to Qmir CS on Twitter, he's checked all the Anubis collection skins that are registered on CSGO Float, and there's currently 388,000 skins without accounting for trade-ups, which increase the chance for the M4A4, as there really only been under 400,000 unboxings in the past 14 hours, which I'm assuming this is sarcasm, but that's a lot in my opinion anyway. I think unboxing numbers would be a little higher if the skins were a little different. From the comments I've gotten on my YouTube channel, seen other people's videos, and just the engagement and interaction, people don't really seem too interested because the skins aren't too flashy. They're very basic. I am someone to really enjoy this, but I'm not really in the majority here, and I think the numbers are showing. Just checking Twitter right now, 16 hours after its release, we took a look at the Op Black Nile, which you have to remember these are a part of a souvenir packages, not a regular case, so they're harder to get. I'd like to say a majority of these are done through trade-ups, which is just absolutely crazy to consider. Factory new is sitting at $18. Battle Scarred, which is $8. The reason this is actually a little more expensive than well worn and even field tested is because it's a completely different float, somewhat similar to the exoskeleton, where it looks actually pretty cool when battle scarred. The AK Steel Delta, the exact same thing, the Damascus Steel version of the AK, which is pretty awesome. And then you have the big covert M4A4. There's actually quite a few of these already on the market, most likely some in other people's inventories already. You have 5 factory new, 27 minimal wear, 40 field tested, 22 battle scarred, and 11 well worn. These are numbers you'd usually see after a few days, maybe a week after a whole souvenir package being out, not 14, 15 hours after. So I think that right there is already a problem with mass oversupply. Now, a question I've also received is, should you unbox these? I'm going to say, yeah, go for it. Unbox a couple. If you can afford a couple bucks, gamble a little bit, but don't really expect much. I've gotten at least 5 to 10 comments in the past 15 hours saying they've unboxed hundreds of these things and got absolutely nothing. I unboxed 40 and got nothing either. Now for some closing comments and questions for today. How long are these going to be on the shop? Well, it's really hard to say. Would be extremely odd for these not to go 75% off like every other major collection, but just like this release, it's been very unorthodox. So I definitely wouldn't say things are out of the picture quite yet. Who's to say these possibly couldn't be on the shop for the next couple of months after the majors concluded? Who really knows? And if you want to buy any of these skins, I would wait the next couple of days or just buy them now. The smart idea is just to wait the next couple of weeks, get them for a really, really cheap price. I'm definitely going to, but I'm also waiting. As it goes for having para stickers on these souvenirs, I have also no idea. Is this just for Anubis or is it just the new normal? I actually put out a tweet that was somewhat interesting and kind of a CS theory I had. Since Anubis doesn't have any stickers, what if Valve adds map stickers to the capsules going forward? Very similar to the tournament organizers, how PGL and how Blast will have their sticker in their major capsule. Just an idea. This would also make sense though in a new direction going forward, where it's very pro-consumer, but also pretty much makes things worthless at the end of the day, which kind of sucks to see. Let me know what you guys think down below. Definitely a really odd release. Was definitely expecting the stickers to come along with it, but at the end of the day, it is Valve. Gaben calls some weird shots. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.